What's poppin', my Poke people? It's your boy PokePerk, and today we're gonna go over the all-new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet TCG sets plural. Is gonna be Wild Force and Cyber Judge. So if you want to be surprised, don't stop out the video. If you want to know what's crack-a-lackin', stick around, stay tuned, and don't go nowhere, because we about to jump up in this thing. Yum-a-dum, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what flavor that is, but it's pretty good. Whatever the white monster is, sugar-free. But to kick this off, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Wild Force, and Cyber Judge. Sorry for my dog's click-clacking nails in the background, but it is what it is. It's going to release January 26th. Same as our English version of Pokemon Paldean Fates. So, and I'm extremely sick, so if I sound funky, I apologize. Stay with me though, because I got some information for you guys. So, to start it off, we have the all-new Entei variant, Gouging Fire EX, and I am reading off my laptop because I obviously can't read Japanese. So, Gouging Fire EX, Heat Blast, 60 damage. And then we have Exploding Flare. This Pokemon can't use Exploding Flare again until it leaves the active spot. Alright, so not bad. It's not bad at all. 230 HP. It's not the greatest card. You probably won't see it in the meta too often. And then we have Walking Wake EX, which is our Suicune variant. Right? 220 HP. Ability, Cerulean Pulse. Damage from this Pokemon's attack is not affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. It has Catharsis Roar, 120 plus damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by any special condition, this attack does 120 more damage. Now this card you might see in the meta decks, because that's actually a really good attack. And then we have our Raiku variant, Raging Bolt EX, which is my favorite of the three, my favorite of the new three. I think it looks really, really cool. It's a dragon, HP 240. First attack, Bursting Roar. Discard your hand and draw 6 cards. Could be very useful. It only takes 1 energy. Next, Extreme Ascent, 70 times damage. You may discard any amount of basic energy attached to your Pokemon in play. So all Pokemon. This attack does 70 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So it's basically the same exact thing as Chien Pao, but it's Dragon and it's Raging Bolt, aka Raiku. Same thing as Chien Pao. So you're definitely gonna see that in the decks coming up recent. Next up is just a basic card. It's Flutter Mane, Psychic, right? I'm not gonna go over the attacks and whatnot, but Flutter Mane, a new what is that? Misdreavus, but ancient. And then we have Explorer's Guidance, new trainer card. It's an ancient. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Discard the other cards. I wouldn't use it, right? Next, the EX we have is Iron Leaves EX, which is Virizion, right? Verizon Wireless. 220 HP. Ability, Rapid Vernier. I don't even know what that word is, right? Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. If you do, you may move any number of energy from your bench Pokemon to this Pokemon. That's dope. I'd use it. That's dope. Attack, Prismatic Edge. 180 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Maybe I won't use it. Maybe I won't. Unless you're about to destroy their Pokemons, you know what I'm saying? Next, we have Cobalion variant, Iron Crown EX. So, HP 220, ability, Cobalt Commander. Commander, baby. You know what I'm saying? Your future Pokemon's attacks, excluding any Iron Crown EX, do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty dope. Not gonna lie, that's kind of dope. Attack. Twin Shotels, I don't know. This attack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance or by any effects on those Pokemon. That's not bad. That's pretty weak though. Excuse me. Next up, we have Iron Boulder EX. 240 HP. It's a basic future. Repulsor Axe. 60 damage. If this Pokemon takes damage from an attack during your opponent's next turn, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's dope. Not gonna lie, that's kind of dope. Next attack, Power Stamp. 200 damage. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. That sucks. It's hard hitting, but you got discard energies. I hate that. Next up, Iron Thorns. Basic. I hope we get an illustration rare or an EX of this so we can get maybe a special illustration rare finally or something. You know, me and my boy from Texas Pokemart were just talking about this. He doesn't think that we're going to, but I said, just have hope. Have hope, right? Next trainer card. Cryptomaniac's Deciphering. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, and put those cards on top in any order. Pretty good. Next, we have the Ace Spec cards. Neo Upper Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. As long as this card is attached to a Stage 2 Pokemon, this card provides every type of energy, but provides only 2 energy at a time. That's dope. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. And then we have Prime Catcher Trainer card, which is another Ace Spec. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. That's pretty good because you can terrorize your opponent real quick, right? And then we also have, again, a Miraidon and a Koraidon, but it's going to be new starter deck build sets, right? So you're going to get the starter deck box and everything like that. So the new Miraidon and Koraidon cards, which actually look pretty freaking good. Let me see if I can find the cards real quick. So Koraidon EX, 230 HP. Vengeful Hammer, 20 plus damage. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So it's not super hard hitting, but it does deal out some damage, I guess. Kaiser Tackle, 280 damage. This Pokemon does 60 damage to itself. Lame. I wouldn't use it. I'm not going to go over the extra cards in the deck, but Miraidon EX, 220 HP. Repulsion Bolt, 60 plus damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 100 more damage. That's pretty good. Cyber Drive, 220 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Cyber Drive, which isn't bad. And then there is an Ace Spec. Master Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's not bad. Master Ball. It's pretty good. But another thing I want to talk about is the new Netflix series, Pokemon Concierge. I've watched the first 3 episodes where they follow Haru. It's stop animation, by the way, just so you guys know. Everything's like felt looking and clay looking. It's really cool. It reminds me of Pokemon version of Nightmare Before Christmas. But Haru gets a new job at the Pokemon Resort. She finds it difficult to build relationships with the Pokemon, but eventually comes across this Psyduck, and her new colleagues help her out along the way. It's very cool. It's a very unique way for Pokemon to put out a new series without it being a whole bunch of like hoopla, like catch this, catch that, fight this, fight that, win this, win that. So if you have some spare time, I'd check that out because it's actually a very good series. Very cute if you're looking for something different but still want to watch some Pokemon action. So hit that like, drop a comment down below, and tell me if you're looking forward to Wild Force and Cyber Judge, if you're going to cop or if you're going to drop, all because of the Paldea Fates that's coming out. And let me know if you've watched Pokemon Concierge and what your thoughts are about it. Subscribe to the channel with notifications to support yo boy. Peace.